Good morning, guys. This is Rusty 78609 near Capitan, New Mexico, and it is Monday, May 7th at, I don't know. Hey, Google, what time is it?
5:49.
That ain't right. Hey, Google, what time is it in Capitan, New Mexico?
The time in Capitan, New Mexico is 6:50 a.m.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
In Capitan right now, it's 52.
The reason he is so slow, or she is so slow, is because of my internet connection. At Verizon, whenever you go over a certain limit, they throttle you. Well, I'm throttled all the time. But anyway, it is a nice day. It's a few clouds in the sky, but it's nice. I got to tell you, the humidity is already low. I mean, it doesn't get very high out here at all, the humidity. But anyway, what else? Oh yeah, I did the video yesterday on the bed and breakfast. Oh, another thing, caveat. Let me stick this in. Today I'm getting Windstream DSL internet. Okay? And when I get that, assuming it works, okay, and assumption is the mother of all mistakes, then I will change my Verizon plan either to another plan at Verizon or go to someone else entirely. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, let's go with these comments here, Rusty. Oh, hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine? And while you're working on it,
The temperature in Bangor right now is 54.
it's warmer there than it is here. Interesting. Amish Sailor says, hey, Rusty, what do you think the dimensions of one of those is? This is on the bed and breakfast. They look like the sheds you see at Lowe's and Home Depot. I would say they're 8 by 10s in that range. 8 by 12, something like that. Not very big. This is on bed and breakfast. Linda Lou, where are you? Says, wow, nice. Pamela Chandler on the same video says, very rustic and homey. Love them. Love them, Levi. Thank you for your service. Yeah, he's been there, boys and girls. And not only that, he does all the work there. He doesn't drive a vehicle. He doesn't own a vehicle. He doesn't drive a vehicle. He walks into town, gets his groceries and stuff, and walks back to his little place right out there on the edge of town and works. And I mean, he works. I'm telling you, the guy is, he's like a brick. But anyway, Bob O'Rourke, a lot of good reasons to stay a bit. Read a book, watch elk. Levi is quite a guy. Glad you met up. Yeah, he is. He really is an interesting fellow. He's really interesting. I mean, you wouldn't expect the art that he's done. I mean, I couldn't have done it. But first of all, it's work. I mean, he takes time. He starts a job and he finishes it. My home base, this is back in Texas. I did a video of my home base. Shelly Smith, I've been looking for a year for a travel trailer to live in full time. I have an old travel trailer, Trail Light 1997. After all these years, what I like and don't like about it. Anyway, I want something built better as an insulated. I love the small 21 to 24 foot. I want one with the bedrooms separated and no floor vents, no slide outs. What do you think? I don't want to spend much, over 10K. I don't mind used. Well, I would suggest going to RVtrader.com or some of the RV places on the internet and seeing what you can find, because, you know, with your requirements, you know, when you say well built, well, good luck with that one. Anyway, good luck, Shelley. Just start looking, you'll find it. Renee Copeland, bed and breakfast, very nice accommodations. Nice video, Rusty. Yeah, it was a fun video. I enjoyed doing that one. Mike Butterfield, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Yeah, I hear you. Hotel California. Eagles. Yeah, that was a good song. Bed and breakfast, Roger St. Martin. Interesting and clever. Is there a staff or it's a one-man show? Too much headache for me. No, it's a one-man show, and it's not. This guy is a worker bee, baby. I'm telling you, doesn't bother him a bit. Mike Butterfield, he says Mark Twain's brother was Nevada's first territorial governor. He was. He came west along with him. He sure did. Yeah, they weren't poor. Mark Twain didn't start off poor. I promise you that. The illusion is that he did, but he didn't. Bed and breakfast, Mark Babcock. Great place, Rusty. Looks like a fantastic place for motorcyclists to stop while touring. Yeah, it would be great for motorcyclists because, yeah, there's you can hike up on that hill in the evening. I promise you'd have a beautiful view of the sunset. And in the mornings, if you got up early enough, you could check out a sunrise. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. Bill G1527, very nice, Rusty. Thanks for sharing that. You're welcome. Joyce Barnett, wow, this is wonderful. What a deal. So much and better than any hotel motel. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, that's true. I do not like to stay at motels or hotels. I just don't. And these are, you have your own little house. I mean, that's what's neat. You got a little place to cook. You got a little place to sit and chill out. You know, you can walk outside. He's got these little sitting areas around. So yeah, it's not like you're trapped in a motel room. It's much better and cheap. $50 or $60 a night. My God, compared to a motel, jeez. Lynn Burke Rossner, cool rock, Rusty. I keep my rock and shell collection in a pretty wicker box I own. I used to keep them in a cigar box when I was young. Hope you enjoy finding those little treasures every day too. Well, yeah, whenever I'm walking around, I'm always looking around, and you know, if I see an interesting rock, I'll pick it up. Cool Breeze says, awesome job Levi did there. Thank you, Rusty 78609. Yeah, he really did, man. This guy, he really did some work. He did it all himself by hand. I mean, he didn't have backhoes and equipment and stuff. He did it all by hand. Crazy, man. D. McCarty, looks like a great retreat from some Texas heat. It would be great from the Texas heat, I promise you that. And the good thing about it, it's only about 17, 18 miles from Ruidoso. So, you know, you can go to Ruidoso and check out all the sites, go to the horse races, whatever you want to do. This is Gene Jones. So glad I'm a subscriber. Rusty, you teach me so much. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. Tim Kreitz Adventures. I'd stay in a place like that over a hotel every time. I agree with you. So cool. By the way, Rusty, have you ever considered buying a 3-axis gimbal for your phone? I've got one on order now. It'll be here tomorrow. And I'm hoping I can learn how to operate it. If it's too frustrating, I guess I'll send it back and just keep what I got with nothing. Shelley Smith's got a long comment here. I'll read a few sentences. This is about full-time RVing. Before Obamacare, people without insurance went to state and federally subsidized hospitals instead of a personally owned one, and they were never turned away. If they couldn't or wouldn't pay, it ruined their credit for 7 years. After Obamacare, it flooded the ER, and now the quality of the care where I live sucks. Anyway, she goes on and explains. But anyway, yeah, read Shelley Smith's comment on full-time RVing and whatever it was. Thank you, Shelley. Stacks of Funk. Rusty, do you still camp in the Prius? No, I don't have my Prius. I traded it in last year in March on a pickup, and so I haven't been camping in it for over a year because I don't have it. Sue D, this is on a comment call the other day, says, here is a third-party plan for Verizon. It's $12 a month for 500 minutes and 500 texts and 100 megabytes of data. It's called Page Plus Cellular. I have used it, and it worked well for me in the past. If you do automatic renewal, $12 goes to $10 a month. You would need to shut off your data on your cell phone. Otherwise, I would imagine you would go over the 100 megabyte allowed in no time. I keep mine on Wi-Fi for data. Yeah, well, you know, that's a good point. You know, I have another phone that's got a gigabyte of data on it, so I could just. I'm thinking about it. I'm polishing that diamond right now. But thank you, Sue, for that information. Lydia Lewis, I will definitely be one of his guests. Thanks, Rusty. It's been an honor to know you. Well, it's been an honor to know you, Lydia. I hope you do go by and visit with old Levi. Sherry Sprankle, nice place. It is. Uh, Efren de Cerda. This is on tire balancing, a discount tire, how much they got paid. But anyway, he says the discount tire guys get $11 in Illinois. I'm 47 and looking for a job. I applied for this job at Discount Tires. I hope I can handle this if they hire me. Yeah, that's a fast track. That's a fast track. They're busy too. Tammy Amaral, A-M-A-R-A-L. Ha ha, hey. You did very good on reading my messages in Spanish from yesterday. I enjoy your videos. That is what it meant. So I got it right. Mabel Lane, cool looking fossil rock Rusty. Mabel Lane again. I'd love to have one a bed and breakfast. I would love to have one like the Billy the Kid tiny house. I was just talking about wishing I'd own a tiny home someday. Mabel Lane, man, that's really a cool place. I wouldn't mind staying there a night or two. We'll go there and do it. So on the sunset, cool sunset. Thanks, Rusty. Moon Dancer. Better to say hi guys than hi friendlies. Now that irks me. Some YouTubers think they need to name their audience, kind of like naming their vehicles. Just one of my pet peeves. Hope no one takes offense. Well, you got to have some kind of greeting, I guess. I could just start into the video and forget that part, you know. It's all right. We'll work it out. Bed and breakfast, John Cook. Wait until the homeowner association gets a load of him. LOL. They don't have a homeowner association in that area. My new RV site. Michael H., you really scored? I did. I'll be here till the end of the month, and I'm going to score in town. Prius King 85 sunset, best time of the day, priceless. Yeah, it is pretty out. It's pretty anywhere, in the sun, even in the town. You know, it's quiet as a church mouse there. Donna McKee, bed and breakfast. What an awesome little place. We'll be putting this on my list. Good. Best of luck to him. Nice of you to do this video. Well, thank you. I wanted to do it. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. Lillian Ballard's got two here. Something. I-J-U-D-T. Then the next word is D-A-I-D. That to friends the other day. How Texans. Thank you, Lillian. And then she says, are good people. I think most people are good people. You too, Rusty. You just proved it again by giving his info. Yeah, I'm just trying to help him out. Thank you, Lillian. Mark Reynolds has got two. Nice sunset, Rusty, and then nice truck, Rusty. Thank you, Mark Reynolds. Janice Peck on the bed and breakfast. Enjoyed the video, and no owner appreciates the advertising. Get acquainted, Rusty, with home folk. Good for you. I'm just helping him. You know, you can't help a man across the river without being there yourself, okay? Richard Arnold, how do you expect to have a successful business if you don't advertise or have multiple means of communication? Well, let me tell you, this guy's not the greatest businessman in the world, but he is a hard worker. He is determined, and he'll succeed. You know, I help him out a little bit, and maybe you guys can help him out a little bit. Pass the word, and the next thing you know, he's got a successful business. You know, he doesn't want to advertise. He's chosen not to. He wants to do it by word of mouth. So anyway, that's his choice. Kimberlia Smiles P959901. Bed and breakfast, that's a great setup and budget friendly, nice view too. Yeah, it's a great place, man. You know, you got those little patios in the back, you can hike up on the mountain. Yeah. Craig W. Hunt, my RV spot, free eggs, you better hide that spot. Remember that silence is sometimes the best answer. LOL. No, that's true. Thank you, Craig. Joan Milano, bed and breakfast. Really cute, but I don't know if I'd be telling him that his phone is going to be ringing off the hook with reservations. Well, let me tell you what. The reason I say that is because if you're an optimist, things happen, the good. Okay, if you're a pessimist, not much happens. So I'm an optimist, and his phone's going to be ringing off the hook. Ramblin' Rose, I love the tiny houses. This would be a great place to stay. He's a real artist. He really is, I'm telling you. And you know, whenever birds of a feather flock together. So he's kind of got a little artist in him, but one of his best friends lives in Ruidoso and makes furniture and does other things. So, you know, but he's an artist. So you see, when you see artist, 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 you begin to think. Scotty Thompson's got about 5 here. Cool sunset in Capitan, New Mexico, Rusty. Cool comment call. Yes, cable company losing customers, Rusty. Yeah, they are. Cool bed and breakfast, Capitan, New Mexico, your own tiny home talk, Rusty. Cool comment call, Rusty. I don't travel that much, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty, for your comments. I appreciate it, my man. This is Comal Cat. She just says, wow, on the bed and breakfast. Thank you. John Gertbach, fun little place. Something's happened to lighting on my phone. Thank you, John. Have a good day, sir. What do we got here? Here we go. Amy Mosley Smith. Rusty, this is one of the most interesting B&Bs that I've ever seen. Thank you. I wish him well. I do too. Wanda Katz. Thank you, Amy. Wanda Katz. Rusty, they are just so dinky. Great video. Yeah. Hello to you across the pond. Hello, Wanda, and all your friends in London, England. Jeff Foster. Rusty, what is a gimbal, please? A gimbal, please. A gimbal is a little handheld device that you put your phone in, and if your hand is shaking or moving, it keeps the phone steady when you're doing walking videos, okay? That's what it's, Gimbal, gimbal, okay? You can check them out on YouTube. Grandma Patty, what a great place for a getaway. I would love to stay there. Thank you. Doc MGTOW. I would like to check that place out. Where is it located? It's located near Capitan, New Mexico. If you'll watch the video again and read the description, you'll see the exact location, and there's a phone number. Sophia Anatolios, what a cool dude. Yeah, he was. He's an interesting fellow. Life in a Class P, cool video, Rusty. I was just wanting to know if you would share this information with all your viewers. For everyone with a Facebook, there's a Facebook page that's just for people living out of their Prius, and it's pretty cool. Just search Prius Camping on Facebook to find the page. It's a cool way to see different ways to camp, live in the Prius. Okay, Prius campers, check it out. Go to Facebook and type in Prius Camping, and you're there. This is Driving into Taos. Sojourn, you sound all Texan. Am I right? Yep, native, born and raised. By the way, Smith's is just a different brand of Kroger. They have all the same Kroger products and sales. It's really not a local spot. Not trying to dig, but you keep saying things like, this is where the tourists go. Man, you are a tourist. My man, you are a tourist. I know I'm a tourist. What's the deal? Anyway, thank you. Paul Baker's got a long comment here. I'll read the first paragraph of it. Yeah, he says, guard the gate to your mind. Well put, Rusty. Agree with you that the media has a problem with truth regarding reporting the news. To survive, the news networks need bad news. If the networks reported only good news, ratings would drop off the edge of the earth. If they can't find bad news to report, aside from the usual shootings, stabbings, and car crashes, they will manufacture it. Here's a good deal too. He says there's an old saying that goes, bad news travels around the world before good news has a chance to lace its shoes. And that is so true, and that is just human nature. Anyway, I've got a guy coming today from Windstream to hook up my DSL internet, which I can transfer to my new spot in Capitan at no charge, which is great. I checked all that out up front. I gave them the address for here, the address that I'll be at in Capitan, and they said no problemo, no charge. So we're good to go with that. And I'm excited about that too. It'd be nice to have fast, reliable internet for a change, because Verizon over the smartphone is where I am is very slow, even when I'm not throttled. You know, when my new month starts, for the first several days I'm not throttled, it's still not over 1 or 1.5 megabytes down and maybe 1 up max. But anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye, anything your little heart desires. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of my video. It doesn't cost you a dime. And yeah, it's just a matter of clicking on it and using it. For those of you that have, I appreciate it. For those of you that use it on a regular basis, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, or gout, kidney stone, however I do it. It'll help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure, and that's very good for you. What else? Stretch, 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 walk, walk, walk. Do all that stuff. Keep your body in motion, guys. Keep it in motion. And what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind, because what you let in are ingredients, okay? Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned dump a load of trash in your head, okay? It's yours. So anyway, guys, enjoy your life one day at a time. I got a little adventure going today. I'll probably do a little video about this setup on Windstream once they get it done. So we'll see how it all goes. He should be here before noon. Anyway, adios, guys. Bye-bye.